Okay, that's okay. I think that's just enough silence before we start. So, hello, hello. Living up to my promise by actually doing stream when I said I would. I know that's a change of pace. Feels like I've been acting as a fraud lately with like all the streams I had to change at the last second, but here we are, trying to turn things around. This is something I want to do real quick. So don't mind me, just maybe, possibly, maybe not cheating a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, let's just get in. Gonna get in game now. Yeah, I just cheated myself to a bunch of rupees since there's a lot of spending I need to do. Simple as that. Doing it for the sake of time because there's a whole lot of rupees I need. A whole lot of ambiguity of where I'm gonna get. So I'm gonna start by taking a look at all the shops I have left to really dig through and just go and do them. Starting off with the ones in White World. This way for the potion shop. Rock. Alright, apparently I didn't get the bring a mushroom. I thought I already did bring a mushroom. It says I got the check here for... I guess I just never found the mushroom? Or did I not, like, get the reward proper? Oh, it has the rupees here. Good, even more money. And, oh dear, this is a... Soda. This is Big Key. This is Palace. Then this one. Snowman Bucket. Okay, that's... Okay, I guess all this super expensive stuff is gonna have to be important. I better hope it's not actually all of the super expensive stuff being important, because well, I mean, I guess I can just give myself as many rupees as I really need, because it's... All these shop stuff is in logic, technically. So, like, if it's entirely expected that I get them now, I need a way to do so. And I'm certainly not gonna grind up here for who knows how long for all those rupees, so I'm just gonna take the easy way out. Kakariko's right. So glad to have Pegasus boots right here and now. This guy has something, right? Star piece. Yeah, I don't want that. Probably should best I just Oh, right, I can trade the merchant with I got this bee. level, so I guess I'll... Do I just... Oh, that's... That's not how I show it to him? Okay, never mind. Get something here. I approach this kid while I have a empty bottle. Rupees. Okay, it's not an empty bottle, it's just a bottle. Don't think it matters if it's filled or not. There's a super expensive thing here. Category yacht. Ugh. Burning through my rupees way too quickly. Alright, fine. I'll just give myself even more rupees. Why is it not saving the... Saving the command line? Send me rupees 300 of them. Yep. This is just something you can just do. You can cheat yourself extra rupees with that Archipelago client if you really need it. I mean, really, I don't really need it, but I just want to. I want to keep this momentum going, and, you know, having to waste time getting money to spend is... That sounds like a pretty big waste to me. What do you say I just go straight into a dungeon now? Do something a little exciting. Ow. There goes my health. I don't have Master Sword yet, so... Nothing special. Okay, it's nothing. Here. Got literature ready. Yada yada, open the way. Let me through. Oh, this is like okay, this Desert Palace and like another thing is like the last few items that I've left in the Light World. Then it'll just be a bunch of Dark World content. Progress. Following this map, I go here. All the way in the car. Wait, no, not the further left. Plenty of stuff in here. More rupees, come on. I always use more rupees. What's this? Not quite before. Man, can't I just get like a better sword or something? It's getting a little... This is getting a little bit deep into the late game for having no sword upgrades. I mean, I guess I should be thankful that I have a sword at all. So it's entirely possible that I could have started with that one. Okay, press through here. There's a puzzle to this one, right? Oh, how convenient. I can't even read what the puzzle is because this thingy. Okay. It's in a pot. I always think there's something you have to do with the torches here. No, you just... Random pot. And it was just money. Now to get to the Dark World. Moseying my way there. Eventually. Up. Okay, hammer not effective against rock. Dark World, there's more shops I can partake in, but well, more importantly, I think I just gotta the remaining Light World checks, so that's only Dark World stuff. Right now, I think this one I stand in this patch of water mirror. Another dice fragment. Worried for a second I spawned inside of an enemy. Okay. Something here. It's Fairy Fountain. Another dice fragment. Let me just pause to double check on dice status. We need one more die fragment, and we have all 5 dummies. That'd be very exciting. Be sooner than I expect. But with that, we got all stuff to do in Dark World now, so around. What do I want to do first? Get blown up by mushrooms. Yes, that's exactly what you do in this situation. Is there just no way out of here? Am I just stuck? Alright, fine, just kill me. I didn't realize you'd get stuck here. Jeez. Try that again. Oh, there is something I can do in the Light World. I can get a one key drop in Hyrule Castle, but that sounds horribly inefficient when there's so much no data. What? Is the stream still going? Okay. I don't know if anything glitched out right there, but it did seemingly lose connection for a second. Oh. YouTube's not receiving enough? Oh no. Oh no. This doesn't have anything to do with my browser crashing tons lately. I don't know about you guys, but like I'm having an issue with Google where I mean, you'll just experience buffering. Like, I think the video will keep playing. I hope. I'm just hoping, like, my browser I'm hoping, best case scenario, that the stream's just still going. Worst case scenario, the stream itself has crashed, and I have no way of knowing it's still going. Well, I mean, I'm sure it would be more direct about that in OBS if that was the case. This way. Air's gone. Okay, good. This place. This place is a little tricky. Out of a rubbery. Yeah, what way past from go? Yeah, I'm not supposed to be way over here. There we go. Yeah, like up. No, yeah, wait, no. Yeah, right through here. That wall on that left looks bombable, but it's not. And then no, don't look through here. Down through this maze. And a monkey appears, charges me 10 rupees for no apparent reason. This is why I needed all these rupees to come here. And then pay up another 100 for him to actually open up the dungeon. I mean, yeah, can you blame me for spending all that much on cheating in all those rupees? This economy is really tight. The good thing is we're in this dungeon now, and this place has got some, got a fair amount of items I can get. I mean, it's only 4, but 4 is better than none. Even if they're all just gonna be coins, apparently. Why isn't this statue? Do I have anything accessible from the right side? You're gonna have to forgive my dungeon navigational skills because I'm a little rusty. Bombable wall. Small key to Misery Mire can be found in Eastern Palace. And pretty sure I found that already. Very likely that I have. These monsters go for. The red one in particular is pretty hard. The green guys ain't so bad though. Nothing in there, surprisingly. Here. Or, the dictionary. Okay, that's an item. That is, in fact, an item. cracks in the wall, but I'm not sure if they lead anywhere. Oh no, okay, they open up to someplace. I just like extra rooms though. Yeah, like this. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't catch those fairies because I don't have a bug net yet. So this empty bottle is going to be very useless right now. Statue up here. No, nothing available up that way. Are those guys just weak to hammer, or is that just what it looks like? Okay, that chest at the bottom is reachable, but I think I have to go around, don't I? Or do I just have to time something like that? Okay, do I, get some stuff out of logic up here? I assume out of logic due to the... Oh, out of the way. Out of the... Those enemies just being there so mean. How do I just... I guess I'm supposed to, like... Oh, probably just throw the pot right at them. What if I just use hammer? Oh, why are they just immune to hammer? Okay, then, archery never fails. Okay, yeah, archery never fails. Good. One thing on the right. Oh, there's ladder. Archery does not work in these guys. Hammer flips them over. Triforce Beast. If I go... I'm in this room. If I go down... I can get one more item that way. I'm trying to do this in such a way where I get the most... like, the most amount of items possible. A lot of rupees. Ooh, more chests. Full of wood, small key. Tons of rupees. Heck yeah. I assume this also. Yep. Same area, just the other way around. Something else too. Another dang coin. Gonna teleport down to the metal from above. Nice palace compass. One way back to this room. There's no more items to be grabbed out of logic. There's only one other out of logic item to grab. Probably nothing too special, so let's try to see the in logic, like the one in logic thing is one should be obtainable. Here's another thing I could fall down for. Oh, I can just come around here. Oh. Well, that kind of ruins the whole point of me getting a bunch of 300 rupees. There's a free one right there. Another chest. Just a star piece again, though. And this just warps me back here. No more in logic, items to grab, so I'm just pretty much free to leave the dungeon now. Okay, then, guess we can go some more, do some more shopping. Or maybe we can finally get those checks that are, like, around the Death Mountain area that I haven't been able to get because I just keep dying. Let's see if I can also do that. Nope. Here. Navigation skills. Kind of very important in this game. But, yeah, keep... Hold on. I do have a way of dealing with the birds. I have bombos. Bomb spell. Oh, hold on. Yeah, right, I forgot. They completely lock you out of the other side through here. I mean, I guess I can still check out the shop up here. Pick up whatever items I'm missing. Quit spawning more enemies. Okay. What other important stuff is here? Another boss key. Gaden's Tower, big key. Leave me with 300 rupees exactly. Incidents? Probably it is. Maybe best we go to Sanctuary. My Sanctuary. Well, not my Sanctuary, actually. Somebody important. Belongs to Hyrule, I guess. It might be just a better idea to use archery for everything, since it just does so much damage to my sword right now. It's almost ridiculous. Like, this is that game about that famous swordsman, and so far I want to use everything other than the sword. Just because of the lack of upgrades. Get that Bombo spell ready. Bombo, it's Bombo spell, right? Bombos? Am I saying that right? Oh, I'm absolutely not saying that right, but I'm just gonna keep saying it that way because why not? It's very close screen transition right there. I believe this is also a shop up here. I can afford all those. Progressive boots. That is a very important find. That is like, okay, that is like that's gonna warrant you to come back to Paper Mario like as soon as possible. First, let's just get this one thing up here all the way. Use this fire spell to get those birds gone. Yep, all, that high-end magic was very necessary. A lot of bumpers here. A lot of things that rebound you. And, hey, aren't I supposed to have, like, a... I don't know, oh. Right, you can just hug the wall. Developer oversight! Whoops. You weren't supposed to do that. Damage dodge. Well, eh. It's nice, I guess. Anyway, let me put this game on mute. Give attention to the other game, Paper Mario. Paper not in full screenio. Allow me to fix that. Also, it seems to be paused. Hold on. Okay, there we go. All in the clear. Super soda, not interested. I'm not interested. I guess I'm more interested in that in the fire flower. Thunderbolt. Right. Okay. We can do the ground pound. Which, oh my god. That opens up this game a tremendous amount. Starting from here, where if I just do this ground pound 3 times in this guy's house, it reveals an item. Crazy heart badge. Is that something for me to be crazy for? I'd be crazy to equip that. No. Would I like to heal more in battle? Yeah, but do I want to spend all that BP for it? No. No, I do not. Arrow upgrade. Alright. Gonna have to be backtracking an awful lot. There's panels everywhere. There's key. Not all of them are useful stuff, but again, just for completion's sake, I'll just get it off the radar. Although probably just gonna be like lots of pieces. I've been trolled there. Okay. Although I probably should have known like getting ultra boots was not gonna be that simple. Still holding out for Ultra Hammer. Ultra Hammer will allow me to get all the panels at a bit of a quicker rate than just having to ground pound them all. Be able to just do that instead of this. That instead of this. See, it's a little quicker. Right there, panels. Plus, what's the first time I've seen FP Plus playthrough? A little unbelievable, but case. Go away, random errors. OBS, I never asked for them. Any more rupees? Experiencing a solid amount of lag right here. One bag. Okay. I can open up this shortcut. There's not any panels to worry about here in the sewers, from what my recollection tells me. I'm not. Down here, the map. So, one more thing I haven't found here. Another panel inside here. No. I get a little pop-up. I get a little pop-up from Mario's head when there's an item here. Or a flip panel. I haven't flipped yet. So if none pops up, then that means I just found them all. Probably just like outstanding letter. That's probably the case here. Speaking of which, I have no letters right now. Ain't it nice just to have a nice empty mailbox for a change? Oh yeah, still have bump batch cooked. Fine with me. The flippy panel around here too. Came here at the complete wrong end, but whatever. Have to get back to Toad Town eventually anyway. Yep. Thank God I got this dash move. Hard to believe that this is just a thing that just never come back. Ever. Like, it wasn't a TTYD or any of the later Paper Mario games. It's just only in this game. It just feels so good. Just sailing by. It's definitely pretty necessary in this game because the environments are much larger than they were in TTYD. I just feel like it. Have I gotten this down here yet? I already have. Ready consumable. Oh man, no. Better than a fire flower. Strictly speaking. Panel in here too, right? Yep. So many of them. Found the lyrics. One here too, yes? Nope. me double check that shop. More attack effects, yep. Those effects badges for good luck. Sound effects for the win. Consumable here. Shooting star. That's superseding that snowman by a long shot. I think that's it. Oh yeah, full cleared pleasant path. No more checks left in here. Probably a fair time to warp back. Make way for the desert next. I'll come in through the mountainside this time, since this panel's there too. I don't think there's no panels in the forest, right? Forever Forest has one check I haven't found, and I'm scared to know which one that is. Well, I hope that one check I did not get is not important. Better hope not, otherwise I'm gonna have to learn something. And it'd be especially bad in this case, because I think that this game doesn't work with, like, Universal Tracker or some other tool that, like, actually, you know, can tell me exactly where, stuff is in this, so... I think I can always check my Archipelago site to check. Is here too high level to have the Insta-kill activate? Let me test that. Okay. Right, yeah, then. God, having bump attack is so convenient. Arrow upgrade. Also drink right there. I can ignore that. Believe it or not, I don't have to actually grab every single thing I see. This drink is really strong, but not absolutely essential. Super mushrooms aren't essential either. And there's a flip panel way over in this area over here, right? Yeah. No, but Eric Carey is gonna help me get something here, regardless. Across this gap. Or arrows. I don't think Zelda got like any like new key items in a while. In a hot minute. Again. Oh, almost clicked on Mario. You're foolish. I'm not picking a fight with vultures. I'm just a little bit slower than that. Oh boy. Which rooms in this desert had panels or which ones didn't? That's the real question. That's something. I mean, I don't remember seeing the panels have anything here. I mean, that is kind of famous last words, though. Well, I guess I'm scanning this entire desert again. Unless... Actually, there's only 3 items left here. One of them is from the tree that I can only access once Colorado leaves. Another is like another one is a letter. That means there's, well, at least one flip panel somewhere that I missed. There's exactly one flip panel somewhere that I missed. And God knows where that flip panel is. Let's turn into lyrics here. Apples. Consumable. That's just awful. Okay. One thing I didn't grab here yet. And I don't know what it is. It's probably just another letter. Definitely another letter. Alright, time to scour the entire desert. Well, let me change things up at least this time by going up, then down. Maybe if I'm lucky, I can spot the panel up here, save myself a bunch of time. Oh, why must this desert be so big? Just why? I'm pretty sure this missing item is just in an upper room. That's what my intuition says, but something tells me my intuition's not 100% true here. Big cacti room. Weave to that perfectly. This area doesn't have anything. I mean, it has a giant temple there. That's definitely something. But not interesting enough. Yep. Now to go all the way down. I can only imagine how much time I'd be losing due to interruptions if it wasn't for Bump Badge just taking care of everything. Hit bottom. Where on earth is this thing? Oasis. Oasis. Come up over here. Left. Something special in the blue cacti room. Something special about the blue cacti room, but not inside the room. If only this game actually had a proper map tracker or something, that would make things a little bit easier for me to remember everything. God forbid I remember everything about this desert. Oops. I'm certain there was a panel. Oh dear. If it wasn't a flip panel, then what was it that I missed? Probably just gonna be some random tree somewhere. Maybe just a random tree that I just didn't check. You know what? This is paining me. I gotta go check now. Oh right, can't open up a separate tab to check because Google's just been crashing way too much on me. Check dry desert. DDD. Okay, missing checks are just the letter reward, suspected. I could just sort. Okay. Dry desert, south 3, east 3, south of Oasis in multi-coin block top right. Wait, it was just right next to the Oasis. I just never picked it up. There was something right next to the Oasis this entire time that I just neglected. It's news to me. I'll have to go find the Oasis again. Yeah, just... Oh. It randomized to a coin bag, so that's why it looks like just a regular block. That's just mean. That's really mean. I wouldn't tell the difference. Well, anyway, I guess that out of the way, I can go check what's going on in the temple here. I do have another key for it. I can make my way in by another. Actually, pretty much this one key opens up pretty much almost the rest of the dungeon. I just need. Technically, all I need now is like the dungeon stone, like the stones that belong to this dungeon to reach the exit. Although, in logic, the game expects me to still have all 4 keys. For the sake of a puzzle that, I think might have gone randomized. So, I'll be sure to come back when I actually have all the keys. Delve on in. Treasure room up here. Simple puzzle, press a button, press another button, press this button, then just turn back around. Yeah, I never said the puzzles were... Puzzles in this game are definitely not as tough as the ones in Zelda, I'll tell you that. Here we have a very easy to miss chest. It's the shovel. Yay, I can get 1 new item! Waterstone. I plundered a rare gem inside of a sand temple. I'd say that's definitely a very fitting thing to find. So I wonder if that's going to come into play. It's not going to be for a while. Desert Palace small key. Okay, unfortunately, I have to actually fight this guy. Unfortunately, I have Mega Quake. For it. Goodbye. So, yeah, those battles are just forced upon you. I get so much money for that, though. I don't even really need that many. I don't think I really need much more when it comes to coins at this point. Needles can be annoying here, but I don't have to bother with them. I can just be immune to everything. Another Star Peaks. Now, can't wait for TTYD to eventually have like a proper, like to properly have the Star Piece shop implemented like this game has. In that game, they changed it so like it's like a linear sequence of purchases you have to make in order to get all the items. Is that everything in here already? Huh, thought there was more than that. Exactly 1 check left inside the ruins. And I'm pretty certain it's behind something It's behind that door up there, I believe. Okay, I still have that dictionary to hand in. Castle key. Maybe I, report back to the mansion to do stuff there. First, let me, do this nerd a favor and give him his dictionary back. Only a penny from that. Lame. I have no distaste for nerds, but, I mean, come on. You can at least reward me a little more than returning your book. Or, like, your thing. It's gonna bug me forever that I have a thing missing in Forever Force, so I guess I'll check that too. Oh, it's F-O-R. For Forever Forest. Oh, exit the Gusty Gulch hidden panel. Okay, it's not inside the part of the forest I think it is. I thought it was going to be. Well, that does ease things up a little bit. Stuff inside these boxes. Some of them. Peace. And all. Angry badge. That's just kind of just an attack I wanted to attach on if I just don't feel like winning anymore. It just makes Mario, gives Mario +2 attack, but then makes it so I can't do anything. He just controls himself. He does dumb stuff sometimes. That tap's also pretty good. Give myself an electric barrier so that enemies can't harm me. Or you know, shuts down some enemies like fuzzies, but can still be harmed by a lot of enemies. Like, that's really not the right description for that item. There's the mouse letter. Nothing else in this room. House of Darkness map. Points. Hey, if this isn't anything worth it, just drop that in the hole. Well, I mean, it's a gift box, so I kind of have no choice. Another game of Toss the Present. What was that thing? I guess I'll never know. It's not telling me. Shop here looks... My final dice fragment. Mystery Mire, big key. Another letter. Big shot right here. Bigger switch right there. You don't actually have to... Well, I mean, you're originally supposed to have to ground pound that switch, but, you know, randomizer makes it so you don't actually have to, so, you know. If you somehow get into that room without super boots, you can get out at least. Rare scenario. Also, just gonna, you know, walk through a shelf. Don't mind that. They really did not expect you to come through that door the other way. Nothing going on there. Key here. Mailbag. Time for a mail call. I guess we grab this quick thing on the way here, and then we mess around with the 5 dice we have now. To get so many points on the yacht die. Dice is not funny. Okay. All 5 die, all 3 rolls. Max score in logic 305. we're gonna have a... We're not having a break. It's the wrong layout. We're doing that. We're doing this. Let's go. Parallel the way. Ooh. That ultra low. Inverse choice. Nice. And we get a... Full house. 80 points right there. 80 points. Thanks. Ah, random flash on the screen again. There's like a lightning bolt just got casted down. Do pair? Big key to Hyrule Castle. Ooh. Hearts next. Four. Chooses like no points, I'll just claim it. Not really cooperating here. Dang. Oh, come on. Just... I'm not moving on until I actually get like a... What the heck? Just give... What? Give me crap. 2, 3... 5... I'm not moving on until I get a... Full house, okay. I'm taking that. Yeah! I got an achievement, apparently. Holy cow. Air out of the way. Choice. Pretty good. Two pair. Another Triforce piece. Look at all the fours. A small key. I'm going way in right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, please get me the 5. Ah. This stinks what to do. Got a category 4's upgrade. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Please. Yes! More star pieces, the blue key and the Crystal Palace key. I don't think I can even get arrows the next thing. Also, where's my 2s? I guess with that explosion of luck, I didn't really deserve to get much higher than that, but... Holy cow. I sent out a ton of things just then. But Link is still locked up, I think. But that's a sad thing. Like, I got all that done, and Link is just ultimately still stuck. That just a minute. I mean, now that I feel the need that I need to change too much stuff. I guess I can make bump attack into spin attack, and then like something else. Oh, power up, damage down. I mean, power up, defense down, damage down. Take one more damage. Take one more damage with every hit, but also deal more damage. Pretty much. Since we already got like a lot of damage output, might as well just up it up and ensure that nothing bad happens. That's not the Koopa I need. That's more like it. Yeah, 8 damage. Just not enough for the one shot. Three damage from one jump from a Goombas. Playing pretty risky here, but goals to end these battles quickly. Get the Ghost Girl ready. Spooky territory. But he's just flailing his limbs about. Hurt. Okay, so this is what happens when you even get caught. So it just takes you out here. Which is something I actually wanted to do this time. Because it's a lot faster than running back the way I came. So, open up this door. And this is the part where we really need the bow beforehand to progress, because coming up as a guard, that's like you can get by it without having to dodge a bow, but like it requires having like the speedy spin badge. That's like this super fast dash that I got going on. You need to have that and very precise timing. This guard's in the way. This guard's very much in the way. It would really help a lot to do just one more damage. Thank you. Well, I mean, the one more damage from Mario. That'd be exactly enough for this place, but then there'd just be tougher enemies later that... Didn't need to bother with that bottom one, but... Like a shortcut. Nice house big key. One for the Crystal Palace, one for the Ice Palace. Pretty lucky badge. Pretty cruddy to me. Got him. Another locked door, so I can't press any further. Without any way to open the door. Gift. Another dice fragment. Wait, there's even more dice to be obtained? How is that possible? What do you mean? What do you mean that I have potentially more than 5 dice? Isn't that, like, illegal? The Yahtzee I know only had 5 die. What gives? Oh yeah, mailbag. Diamond Stone! Another step to getting Chapter 2 completed. See, one more stone, and technically I would be able to finish the chapter. However, I need to know what the puzzle solution is, or what to do with those stones. Can I mean, there's stuff I can do here and there in the toy box, but that's might be long-winded. Let's delve back into this. Yeah, let's do more sewer stuff. Actually, there's something really big I can actually do down here. Thanks to being able to do super jumps. Feel my wrath. Yeah, that probably shook all of Toad Town there. Wait. Can't jump high enough to reach that. But more importantly, I can stomp all these blocks. Get their spoils. And speaking of Quake, I sent a Quake to Link. And another Triforce piece. What on my lawn? It could very well be possible that Link to the Past is like gonna be in like go mode. Being able to clear the game very soon. You know, for having the mode set to being long, quote unquote, it sure is not actually being all that long. I need to double check the settings I have set for that. Wow, a mushroom. I'll eat it right now. Because this melon definitely deserves the room of the inventory more than the mushroom. Alright, we're back to Toad Town, I guess. some letters I gotta hand in around here. Start here. Letter. Junk. Another mail for that house in the middle of the desert, but I'm not going back to that desert just yet. Then I'm gonna go play inside of a toy box. And now there's such manly things to do at this hour. Panels here to flip over. Category 6s have been added. Gotta be very wary of the baddies here. In fact, let me take off and spin attacks since I won't work on these guys. That I can replace it with maybe something that keeps me alive a little longer. Actually, hold on. I don't really have. I have a bunch of attacks, but I don't really. I have sheer force. Sheer force and nothing but it. I don't really need those special stats attacks if I can just kill most enemies in like 1 or 2 turns. Also, yeah, there's nothing else there. Unless I choose back to the default items, in which... Oh, no. I need to find a way to actually, get past that gourmet guy. Maybe it's in logic by now? Maybe not. Probably not. I haven't found any... I haven't found any replenishable sources of, cake mix anywhere, so... I don't think I can cook yet. Aggressive bow. Well, that's nice to have, but I don't think that's required, right? That I think I... Oh, right. On with the track. Can't just go to the next area. Alright, that's enough of that. I'm just a whole jungle to look around in. Not the whole jungle, but a bit of it. Take me to the lava island. The lava island, which we haven't seen any lava in yet, but there's lava there. Trust me, there is lava. Nearing 60% completion. It's good. There's a source of red berries, but that's not... Red berries are not needed for cake. That's can't remember, is he? I can get that. I guess I'll... Well, actually, no, hold on. Use it. I gotta figure out how to layout to look more fancy. It's just there's like a lot of space for stuff. It's all wasted. All of it, a lot of it's wasted just because I haven't figured out how to do like multiple screens, picture in picture. Yeah, hold on, there's a gift box I neglected here. I'm gonna pay greatly for forgetting that, am I? And also the thing in the tree. Not really. More stuff around the jungle, so I'm gonna get around. There's like any panels or the like around here. Nope. What a horrible combat if I would have been able to just cheat. And they're all gone. Next level is Purging. I want to use it to get some more HP. I definitely use some to conquer some of the harder fights that are going to be inevitable. Yeah, I don't think there's much of anything else going on here. Head right back to the village. Time to go check back on that mouse. Double check the items I have. Can't use that. I have all the keys to the Crystal Palace, so I can pretty much full clear it as soon as I gain access, but I have Star Key, right? Star Stone. Yeah, so basically as soon as I get Scarf, I can pretty much just immediately full clear all of Chapter 7 in one go. And just about everything else is just like... Yeah. I guess we'll give it a quick check with the... Quick check with the cook to make sure I can't just, cook right now. It'd be so silly if I had all this in the toy box that I could have done, but I just haven't did it because I thought for the longest time I wasn't able. Hey, here's the guy we're looking for. Huh. I mean, it's nice. Hey, let's just go make that quick check with the chef, and I guess we go back to Link the Best. So I was unconsciously aware. I think I'm just about out of things for Paper Mario, which means I'm gonna have to suck it up and go back to Link to the Past and figure out what to do here. Yep, I need a frying pan. Give to her frying pan so I can actually do frying pan stuff. So I can let her cook, so to speak. Anyways, that's it for Paper of Mario. That's it for Mario's paper. Yep, but Mario's paper's dead. He got caught in a paper jam. Rip. So let's get back to the passive screen. Oh boy, time to click through, like... I just realized that it's kind of, like, not scaled correctly with the screen, but whatever. Whatever. Things you can't unsee. Where is my pop drive? There it is. And now for waterfall of items. Fire. Rock. Castle. Palace. Palace. Big spell. And the Trevor's piece. Great bow. And that is about it. My controls are all wrong though. Birds took like... Birds almost like killed me entirely. Why? Why you do that to me, birds? What did I do to all the birds? I am, like, so tempted to, like, reset back to the light world. There's, like, there's that shop still in, it's like, as badly as I want to reset, like, I kind of don't want to, because there's, like, a ton of stuff I can still do in the dark world. So I guess I'll just try to get those out of the way before the inevitable happens. Gave that guy the boot. This house, right? House shop? Nope. House below that one. The one that's locked out by a hammer for some reason. The important thing here. Oil. Get some, get a filled up potion. So, heal myself. One-way path here, so jump down and I back. Actually, the only thing left I have in Dark World is like Misery Mire and like a random cave. Oh no, Swamp Palace, not Misery Mire. And it's exactly one thing inside that Swamp Palace, so never mind. Never mind. That one check's probably very important, but like I can like quickly reach that place from respawn, so that's a good deal. Let's come to here, mirror, and dig for some treasure. Try to. Wow. Very own coin. His next course of action is to finally finish up Hyrule Castle. Grab a Hyrule Castle, so back there. Blaze through that front door. It's like, that's exactly the sound I make when I do that charge attack. Just, so I got all the keys to this place, and I got the big keys, so I can go through all the doors. No guard can stop me, the charging dino. No effect on that guard. Very bottom of this place lies things I see. Realistic stairwell. I really don't know why they need to have an extra stairwell here. This room, but either there's a technical reason or there's no reason. Probably no reason. Where do you need to go? This to Games Tower. I like everything to Games Tower, it seems. Space, and I'm out of this place. Yeah, start a mountain cave. Again, if I really want to take on that... Ow. If I really want to take on that spike tunnel, it is in logic. And is very much accessible. I guess I will give that spike tunnel a try. So I do have to be mindful that, I kinda need a lot of magic for it. I guess I probably could have gotten, like, a green potion or something. Random fairy drop. Drop down here, and this is the place. So, this place, this is a dungeon of all time. Yep. Fun. Full recovery. Made it through. All that for a key. Swamp Palace. Wait, that does actually help, doesn't it? It gets me more checks. Okay, that was worth. For the crap I had to do to get a key, that was definitely worth doing. I sure like spawning with not full health. Never understood why earlier Zelda games always do that. Like, always, it's just like, you have, like, all these hearts, you have, like, all 20 hearts, but the game only spawns you with, like, 3. Like, it's just like, what's the point? One of having all this max health, the game's not gonna let me start with it. Oh wait, Slay the Spire. Slay the Spire also does that. And probably a lot of roguelikes, now that I think about it, probably have that thing of, like, you get a max health, but you probably start less with that, because or mean and want to make the game hard. And whole song and dancing in to get this area prepared. I kinda wish this just stayed permanent so I don't have to keep doing this. Maybe I'm just begging too much at this point. Like, when will I learn that begging gets you nowhere in a randomized setting? Complete to the gaming, complete to the RNG gods, complete to the other players, but you will not be getting your items any sooner, no matter how hard you try. No, I probably need magic here. Mind you move. I'd like to do something to get the water flowing down here. Desert Palace Compass. Just what I needed. Huh? Here. Do I interact with this? Very weirdly. More water. Now. Only like things to be obtained. Oh, how you wish that statue could be moved. How I wish the same. Flying blobs. Hold on, I have the big key to this place. I can just open up this chest. The flute. Okay, so I finally unlocked fast travel. Finally unlocked fast travel in the overworld. Great. Power of Hera, big key. A lot of high potential stuff around here. I can't. There? Ow. None of those blocks can be pushed. And the Triforce piece. That's the last in logic and accessible thing here. Back to the entrance. And back to the past. Or is that the present? I really don't know. Yeah, it says like a... Oh yeah, flute... Yeah, flute overrides the shovel, so I have to swap between the two. Not that I particularly mind, because the shovel is literally good for literally that one check I did and nothing else. You know, because in base game, like the whole quest is just specifically to get this flute, for which I can go back to Kakariko. Come to Kakariko. Flute in hand. Yes, it is an ocarina, it's not a flute, but translation. Link to this little statue. Only bird. Yeah, so now travel is no longer a problem because I can just go everywhere I want. Well, 8 predetermined destinations, but pretty good destinations nonetheless. And this is a specific location that allows me to Dark World access here. I need to get stronger hands. That. Looks like I'm going up the tower again. Healed me, old guy. Thank you. Ow. Boulders still hurt. Newsflash, boulders still in fact hurt like they're boulders. Shocking revelations. And into the tower I go. That's a little silly. I technically have access to the boss of this place, but not the entire dungeon. It's a very specific room I can't access, apparently. Guess I'll find out soon enough why that is. Yeah, big key. I see, so I have the big key, but not like the last small key that I need. So it leads one area out of reach. We can find at BC basement, yellow block. Bowser's Castle basement, yellow block, left in Medis. I think that's what it is. That's a item I can't quite get right now. But rather, I try to figure out how to get there from here. I instead come up here and fall through the floor. And what do you know? I get trolled. I think I just need to land further up. Like, is that why I didn't get the chest? That's so silly. Yeah, that was exactly what I was supposed to do. I literally just... I got bullied. Sent all the way down another floor. Fantastic. I'll just be sure to kill them all. This time. Give them no quarter. Okay. They're done and knowing me. I gotta from the top, right? I literally just landed too low. Also, yet another coin. Ugh. Stop the coins anytime now. I just did that to myself. Okay. Alright, now it's time for everybody's favorite part of Lake to the Past, the Boldorm fight. You know, the one where you just have to strike the boss in the tail like a set amount of times, and it's, well, you'll see how bad this is. You actually get into it, but, yeah, he kind of moves around a lot, and, kind of, I think the tail specifically, the tip of it, it's like a nightmare. I have to do this like 6 times. Getting faster every time. And, you know, if he just does that, then... Or you can just literally send you several floors down in the dungeon, because why not? It's like, that's like the worst part. Like, actually dying to this boss is like not the most likely thing in the world. Because most of the time you're just falling down and not really taking much damage. But it just feels so bad having to backtrack like this. Yeah, so big disappointment that I wasn't able to get a sword upgrade in time for this, but thankfully I have this section opened up, which is just a bunch of health refills. So I absolutely should not be dying. And if I do, then I guess I'm like one of the worst Links to the Past players ever. Well, I mean, why am I judging myself like that? Everyone went through this at some point. Everybody suffered through this fight. Like if I miss the tail, I just get like so much recoil. Like this dude's just a living trampoline. In like the least fun way possible, somehow. Bombs work, right? Assuming I can hit him with it. No. I think it very much has to be the sword. Oh, got him. Okay. I get a thing. It's category distinct. And I get a pendant. My troubles. And simply grabbing that fully restores my status and sets me out the dungeon. Okay, what next? What next? How about we, pick up on... Go for 6s real quick. I didn't lock down the 6, dang it. Thieves Town small key next. I'll just wait on that. It's not my logic yet anyway. Hold on. Still stuff to do in Link. Still a few things. Although I do mean few. Kind of running out of stuff here. the Dark World is kind of... No point really checking Dark World at this point. I have one key drop I can get in a Desert Palace. Oh, well, this is not really good. I have Thoros Domain. Thanks for the free arrows. I have 55 of them, but sure, I could use more. Which is hut so we can quickly get to Thoros Domain. I think the guy... Yeah, so... I don't like this area because there's a guy up here who sells like one item that's stupid expensive. And it's like can be such a big waste of time and grinding all those rupees. So I think he does give out a hint to what the item is beforehand, so I know for a fact if I actually need to get this or not. There's also that item up there, which is... I don't know how to get that item, and it's also not required, so I'm not worried about it. This is the area in the game where you originally find the flippers. Right from this guy. Instead, he's gonna have something else. Buy a star piece. Oh, carp. Yeah, I'd say that was... I can't use the flute here. Well, suit yourself then. I'm gonna just save and quit. Yeah, so Zora's Domain is completely dead. I'll just mark that off. Tracker? It's not gonna remember it, but no. Definitely Paper Mario that has something. But that's something, but I don't know what. Like, I really do not know what that could possibly have. Yeah. In a pot. Somewhere in this dungeon. In the second half, so that's defined. And like once I pick that up, I pretty much have to go back to Paper Mario because it's the only thing I have checks for. This would be a perfect time also to sign things off because I just recently got all the DLC for Risk of Rain 2 through the Steam sale. And I'm kind of really tempted to play that game, so I'm probably just gonna, like... I guess even if I do get a major unwall here, I think I'm just gonna, like, sign off so I can actually just play that. Kind of my latest, roguelike addiction, next to, like, Slay the Spire. It's actually, yeah, so it's like Slay the Spire 2, and... Slay the Spire 2 and, Risk of Rain 2. That's, like, my go-tos for roguelikes right now. And I guess I like me a fair bit of Die in the Dungeon, but you know, I gotta split it up. I think this is like the last possible thing that I know be worth. All the other checks I know, they're probably worthless. This pot right here. Okay. That just about changes everything. That added in a couple new things. Well, actually, added in one really big thing. I can actually do, you know what, actually... I'm gonna stick to my guts. I'm gonna call it here. I just got myself extra strength. A bunch more stuff to do in Link to the Past. But I'm not going to do that right now because I got my eyes on another prize. And that prize is not the Triforce, no, it's just another game. Another game entirely. So, guess so be it. That's gonna be it, ladies and gentlemen, and of course everybody between and out of the in-between. That greeting just became so weird in these recent times, you know? Well, anyway, I'm signing off now, so, wish you all a very good night, very good morning, very good day, and I'll be seeing you on a day that is not going to be a palindrome. Good old 6/26/26. See ya.